think we're live now.
We are live from our 20 episode.
Wait, because my dog is running.
Welcome
Okay.
again to Pierogi News.
So, 1 second.
Okay, because we are not live on Facebook, I think.
No, we're live, I think.
We are really
I
live?
don't know, man.
No
Whatever.
idea.
So, hello guys. Welcome again to Pierogi News. This is our 20 episode
20
in
episode.
English.
In English, we decided to come back to the English because in Spanish seems that no one was watching that.
So, yeah. In case you didn't know me, my name is David, also known as Chidofaina.
My name is Just David, also known as Just David.
This is David. And so, the last couple of episodes were in Spanish. So if you want, or if you are learning Spanish, or you just want to practice, or anything like that, or something
Yes,
like that,
it would be really a good idea
you
to
can
watch
check.
those episodes.
Yeah, you can, or listen to those in a Spotify or
Yes.
whatever.
Or if you even wish us to have like more episodes in Spanish, just like let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know, because if no one will like see that, so you know.
Yes, I know. So, how are you, David?
All right. So what we are going to talk about today?
You had an interesting news, right, about the vegan activists? or
Yes.
something?
Okay.
So
So
we're gonna start with that. Just let me share it just in my page.
Okay.
Chidofaina.
so do you want me to?
Yeah, you can start reading.
Okay, I will
the-
introduce that new for you. So basically, in Spain, in Barcelona, seems that no, in Barcelona no, but in somewhere in Osona. Okay, in Catalonia, somewhere there.
You're from there and you don't know.
I mean, I don't remember because that's really far away, but seems that basically one activist from these animalists that are trying to save the animals from the farmers that they are like, let's say, feeding the animals later for like kill them and give us for to eat all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So basically one activist was trying to get into the farm to rescue the rabbits. So she managed to take 14 rabbits, to save 14 rabbits, but on the way she also managed to kill 90 rabbits.
Okay, so
Not
this,
19,
this
90.
vegan activist was trying to save a few rabbits that were trapped
No, they were not trapped, they were like just in the farm,
in
like
a farm.
in
Okay,
a farm.
so when she rescued those, how many? 16?
14.
14 rabbits.
Yeah.
Like later, 90 like
dead.
small rabbits
They
died
yes, they died
because
in
of
the
this
process.
stupid activist.
Yes, because why the rest of the rabbits they were dead is basically because she was like the 14 rabbits that she was taking. Some of them they were like mothers, so basically she left the little rabbits, the baby rabbits, with no mother, and those little
What an
rabbits
idiot.
they were dead after. And what else?
What happened to her?
What happened that as per what she was saying, seems that the farmer was shooting to her. I was watching the video and seems that she's like full of blood, but the farmer is saying that he never was like shooting to her. But the idea, what happened is that the glass just explode and she's like bleeding everywhere and with a rabbit in her hand, and everyone like.
Well, she deserved it. I mean, like, I'm not a vegan activist or whatever,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's like these rabbits were like controlled in a farm. I
Yes,
don't know.
because they are not used to live like outside of a farm.
Yeah,
you know?
those. I
They
think
are
those
like-
active. There are a few activists that make really cool things, but there are a few activists that
that
go
one
to
that-
an extreme and they don't realize what they are doing and they just want, I don't know, like probably she just did it because of social media or whatever, or likes, or I don't know.
Most probably, yes.
Probably yes. So yeah. So I have another news, David.
Let me know what is about.
I love football.
Yeah, I know.
So in the Turkish football
Mhm.
league, when the guys were like the camera guys, like were recording the the people that attended. Suddenly they caught a child that was smoking.
In the
Okay,
middle of the
I
match.
will show you the picture.
Okay,
here.
yeah, show
You can show. Okay, there is the picture now in the screen. Okay, so how old is this guy?
Well,
Like at first,
at first sight, I will say that guy is like 12 or 14 as most.
yeah, exactly. So it's like that's why it's like someone posted this. It's like, what is happening? It's like, why a child is smoking there? you know, and so it was like a viral picture
I saw that picture somewhere.
in internet
Yeah.
or somewhere. So yeah, the thing is that this guy is not a child. Actually, he's 36 years old,
Wow.
but he has like a child face. Close there, man.
Okay.
'Cause it's going to be super slow. And so yeah, and the other kid that was with him, it was his son.
Ah, so they were. Ah, that's
They,
why
they
they were
look,
thinking
yeah,
that.
exactly. They look like twins or like
Yeah.
like two
So they-
friends
like they
from
thought that,
high
like,
school,
both of
like,
them, they were like
for
child.
elementary school or something. So yeah, so
Yes, I see.
this video was posted to Twitter last Monday between the Turkish clubs Bursaspor and Fenerbahce. So yeah, it's like this got like 7 million views, this video, because of this. But yeah, it's like so the problem was at the end that smoking is banned in Turkish stadiums. So he received a sanction or something. But yeah, like after this match, like he went to I think he went for an interview on TV or something, like saying, "Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm 36. I'm just like in a kid's body, you know." And yeah, but like yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. So
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
So yeah. So do you have any other stupid news?
Stupid news for like related to like non-relevant news. Not actually have just that one.
Oh yeah, and I don't know, like if you guys like football, like yesterday started the Champions League. Today, tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, and today my favorite team, Real Madrid, will be playing against Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay, let me know something because I will try to see tonight the match.
There are like today there are like I don't know like 8 or 9 matches. It's crazy. So yeah, but Real Madrid, Paris, or Atletico de Madrid versus Juventus. Those are the
But anyway, the match from today is gonna be pretty okay, don't you think?
I mean, it's okay, but it's like group stage, so it's like
It's not really exciting.
not yet. I mean, it's important,
Yeah.
but it's not that important. Probably it's going to be fun, but because it's the Champions League, so it's like the best quality in the world. But I don't know what to expect.
Okay.
So if you have
Let's see
time
tonight.
guys, yeah. Also, like guys, if you have like comments, you can write to us, and they will appear on the screen. So let's go to a story section. What do you think?
Okay, so what we were asking today to the people is like to let us know if you have any kind of paranormal activity.
A story.
So
that was a topic for today.
Guys, have you ever had an story where you saw a ghost or something that doesn't really, like by paranormal, it can be something related.
But
to
it can be
aliens.
like also like an UFO.
Like yes, it can be like an
it
UFO.
can be.
Yes,
Okay.
because those are
So
paranormal.
it's not only
activities.
ghosts.
It's not only ghosts. It's like paranormal activity.
Anything that you
something
cannot
that you cannot explain. You know, that's paranormal activity. And actually, because we were posting a bit late, I believe that's why. So,
or because no one sees this.
yes, we don't really know, but we don't have any history from the people
From you guys.
that we're sharing or something. But anyway, we have our own stories to share with you.
So yes.
So-
So David, you propose this topic.
Yeah.
So you need to start, man.
Okay, I will start. Okay, my story is related.
Put
to...
as much as details as possible, please.
Okay, much as detail possible. Okay, so the first,
Because you know.
I was in Ecuador. Okay, like a few years
And
ago.
you need to state if you were drunk or if you had a illegal substance in your body.
Okay.
That may cause.
No, I
this.
was totally sane.
Sober.
I was sober. I was like with my 5 sense, all of them they were right. So what happened is that I was at my aunt's house. I used to be living in there, and suddenly, she used to have a housekeeper. I went to the roof because they used to have the washing machine into the roof, and suddenly from the door next to the washing machine, because there were like 2 separate rooms. Okay, makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, so from the other door, suddenly the housekeeper, she appeared. She was watching to me just from the door, yeah, just her head, just kind of like, like
Okay.
kind of just like that. and her name was Margarita. Her name, I remember. And I was like, "Hello," and she was like just looking to me without saying nothing, and she just like was standing staring at me and was like, "Okay, what's wrong with you?" But never mind. And I just was like doing my stuff, like putting my washing machine and doing my laundry, and then I went downstairs. But you have to know that to get upstairs, to the roof, there is only one way to get upstairs. Okay, there is no other way. So that means that if I will be going downstairs and if she will be going downstairs as well, we will meet because there is no other way where to go downstairs. Okay, there is one stairs and that's all. And when I went downstairs, suddenly she was in the kitchen, and I told her, "But how you did that? Because I just came, and you were in the other room, and you have to pass through me to go to the kitchen." And she told me, "What are you talking about? I don't understand you." And I told her, "I mean, you were like upstairs in the room with me. I was doing the laundry." And she was like, "What?" I told her, yes, I mean, right now." And she told me, "I never been there. I mean, actually, I was like cooking for the last hour." I was like, "What the hell?" You know?
Really?
Yes, she never was there.
How old were you?
20, 21 or 22?
20. Okay.
21 or 22 years old.
Were you scared?
Of course.
Yes?
That was super scary. Come on, that was like super, super scary. Because imagine, I saw that. I was like, I saw that. It's something that I saw it, you know? So she was just looking to me. It was just her face, just her head. But suddenly I went downstairs and she was there all the time. And she told me that for the last hour she was cooking her like dinner. And it was like, Jesus Christ, what's that?
Okay.
That was one of my experience.
So you have a lot?
I have like quite few.
You have a lot of stories?
Yeah, quite few I have. Maybe one day I can share more.
Okay. No, you can now. Like, yeah. But do you believe in ghosts or in?
I mean,
Life.
I
like
don't used to
outside
believe.
Earth.
I don't used to believe in this kind of stuff, but when you experience this kind of things, it's like, okay, I saw it. It's like you cannot deny something that you saw, you know, something that you
Yeah.
experience. That's super like scary,
Okay.
you know. So I will say, do you believe in that? Somehow something exists there because I saw it, you know.
Yeah. Well, for example, my wife Carolina, she doesn't believe in any of that.
But that's because have you realized that in Europe they don't have like much experiences with this kind of stuff?
But witches, I
They,
believe.
but they don't really
I don't know,
have
like
experiences,
Dracula.
because for example, but they don't
In
like
Romania.
the people in general. The people in general, they if you will be asked, for example, when I went with my friend to Ecuador, he's from Poland. He was like super surprised because he was asking around to the people if they have ever have a paranormal activity, and most of the people, I will say that 80% of the people, they were like, yes, I had.
Really?
Yes, and he was like, wow, and he was like, why here and not in Poland and not in Europe? Because in Spain it's the same. In Spain it's like no one is having an history to share with you. Like, yes, I had this experience, but in my country at least, it's like most of the people. I know that in Peru is the same. Like most of the people were having kind of like paranormal stories to share with.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like I think in Latin America, like horror legends, like they exist a lot. And
Chupacabras,
La Llorona,
La Llorona.
Chupacabras, El Coco. I don't know how do you.
We have something.
Or
I don't know. I
the-
don't know. Most probably you don't know what is that, but we have something what is called El Iñahuiji.
No.
I know. That's
Can
something.
you repeat that?
El Iñahuiji. I know. It's super weird, but the fact is that this Iñahuiji is kind of how is that in English? Duende, like word,
Dwarf? No, dwarf is
something like that.
yeah, dwarf.
Like no more something like that. I don't know.
Yes.
But kind of like a small guy, but
Small
kind of
guy.
a devil guy. And oh my god, I have another story to tell you, but I don't know if I should.
If you want, I can share mine.
Okay, share your story.
Okay, so I don't remember how old I was, but it was like probably 18, 19 or something.
Okay, so you were not a child, you see?
No. But so it's like when I was like yeah, on holidays after school, yeah, like like holiday time. Like normally I used to stay at home and that's it if I didn't have any other plans. So basically the whole holidays I was at home. So my parents, because they work, so they had to leave my house at, I don't know, at 7 a.m. or something. Okay. So now my brother Mauricio, he's younger. We were sleeping at the same room. Okay, that's like in individual beds, but
Yeah, yeah.
same room. Okay. So one day it's like I was sleeping, and then my parents always enter like, "Goodbye, David. Like, have a nice day. Like, whatever. There is food in the fridge or whatever." No. And one day it's like they knock like, I was like, "David, we're going. By the way, we will take your brother to your grandma's house because he needs to go to the doctor or whatever." And I was like sleeping, and I was like, yeah, whatever. So yeah. Then I woke up, like, I don't know, at 10, 11 a.m. And I went down to the kitchen. I started to make breakfast, and I started to shout like, "Mauricio, the breakfast is ready." I, Mauricio, the breakfast is ready, and he was not replying, right? So I went upstairs to our room. I knocked, like, I opened the door, and I saw him sleeping there, and I told him like, "Hey, Mauricio, the breakfast is ready." So like, go down. And he was like, "Yes, okay, I will go." And then I went downstairs again. I was again like preparing the food, and then I remember like, wait a minute, my brother is not supposed to be here. He must stay. Like, he's supposed to be with my grandma.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about
yeah,
it.
exactly.
You just
Yeah,
told me that he
exactly.
left.
So I went to my room again,
Yeah.
and there was completely no one at the bed. Like the bed was like, like.
Yes, no one in there.
So I got so fucking scared. I was like shouting, and I went out of the home, and I couldn't return, man, for that day.
But you see, it's something that you. It's
Man,
something
but
that you
I
know.
saw my brother
It's
sleeping.
someone that you know. You are like watching to someone that
It
you
was
know.
so fucking
I
scary.
know it's like kind of the similar story that I just shared because you just watched someone, you saw someone that you know, but it's somehow. I mean, you know that it's not that person, because actually cannot be there.
I know, but it was horrible, man. It's like probably that was my top. The first time that I got really, really, really scared.
Yeah,
Yes.
wow.
Yes. So yeah.
That was like super.
What is your? Do you have another one?
Yes, I have another one.
Okay.
That's a really good one. I was living that with my sister. So the fact is that
How old were you?
I was younger then. I was like by then it was like 14 years old, I think.
Okay.
And my sister, she was like 10 years old, 11, 10 years old. That we used to be living in a really big house, and in this house, by then it was no one renting the part that's supposed to be rented, and just my grandpas and me, the and my sister. We were living in there. The name of my grandmother for this history, you have to know that is Isabel.
Isabel. Okay.
Isabel, yes. So suddenly we were watching the TV in the room with my sister because we used to be sleeping in the same room, and suddenly we hear something, and we can hear something like Isabelita, and my sister is kind of like, "Did you hear that?" And it was like pretending that I didn't hear a shit, and suddenly again, Isabelita. I was like, and my sister was like, "Are you sure that can you hear that?" Maybe it's the TV. I told her, but of course I was hearing that, but I didn't want to say nothing because I was so fucking scared. And I told my sister, I told my no, and then a third time it was again, but then it was like Isabelita, and my sister then she didn't say nothing, but I heard three times. And then I was so scared. Like, I was kind of like I told to my sister, "Can you just like shut off the Jesus, turn off the lights on the TV, please, and come with me to sleep." I told her because I'm cold tonight. I told her, And suddenly she said, okay. And then when she was with me in the bed, I told her, like, you know what? I heard that.
Really?
Yes, was no one else living in that house. It was the voice of a woman.
Okay.
And that was repeating 3 times, Isabelita. And then I was telling that history to my grandma the next day, and she told me that the only person that used to call her Isabelita, it was her mother. And I was like, wow. So those are my two biggest experiences I had.
God, man.
But you see that then it's like wow.
Yeah, like when I was a child, like playing in my grandma's house. I think we were, I don't know, 6, 7.
Yeah.
But I think all of my cousins like used to see like a old woman like upstairs, but it was like not like common for us that we didn't like give a fuck. Like it's like it was like there she is again.
Oh, you were like, okay,
Just like yeah, whatever. It's like she's again here. So yeah. And UFOs, did you ever see?
I seen once, but it was not just me, because I was it was in the primary school, and that was so visible. It was during the day, and the director with the speakers into the primary school, he said like, now everyone get out from the class because you have to see that. Please take the children to the to the patio. I don't know.
Yard.
To the yard. I don't know. And suddenly, all the school was out watching some points moving randomly into the sky.
Really?
All the primary school saw that, and we were like, "What's that?"
Wow, man! Like I just saw once when I used to train soccer, like football or whatever. When we finished the training, but again I was like 17, so we were just chilling, like, and we were just chilling there. It was me.
Okay.
We were just chilling there, and in front of the pitch, like, there was like a mountain. So like we were just like that, and suddenly, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 guys, we started to saw a few lights, like red, like, but it was like red, like, and that, I don't know, for like 20 seconds, and then it was like, and they disappeared. It was like, I was not alone, so it's like, and I asked, like, guys, are you seeing that? He's like, yeah. Like, what is that? He's like, I have an idea, man. But yeah. So.
By the way, today, I just I didn't saw the full article. I just read, like, let's say the title, and it seems that the United States, today they released information that most of the videos that from the 50s people was like sharing, like, about UFOs, seems that they were like real UFOs. But by that I mean, like, what is a UFO? Is a
unknown flying object.
So that's something basically that the government couldn't explain, and they say that they still don't know that what was that. But today they released that information.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading.
Okay, I will read it. So yeah. So yeah. So let's go to our last section. It was like a scary one.
Yeah.
It was a good one, man.
Yeah, it was a good one.
But yeah. I don't know. I think we feel more because we're Latinos.
Most probably
something
yes.
is wrong with us, maybe.
Most probably yes, because I told you that the people in Poland and the whole Europe, they don't use really to share this kind of experiences because they are not experienced that. I don't know why, but in South America we do have stories like that.
Yeah. Okay, so David, let's go to our. Let's change topic, like to more like happy ones. I don't know.
Yes, let's change to
the so Google. Show me Google.
Show me Google.
Okay, so let's start. So, do you want me to start or do you want?
I can start.
Okay. So, David, if it's the first time that you are watching us, it's basically that we enter in Google in anonymous mode, and we look for a phrase, like a random phrase, and we are going to read the first results that what people is looking for on the internet. Okay. So, okay, so in which country did you look for?
In .com.
So USA, probably? I don't know. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, so I was
What did you
googling how to drink like.
How to drink like? Okay.
So the first things I got is how to drink like a pro.
Like a pro.
Yes, like a
How
pro.
to drink like a pro.
Yes.
David, you are a pro.
I'm not
drinking.
a pro drinking for real. That I'm not a pro.
Remember last weekend?
In the last weekend, for sure not. I can tell you from the last weekend that I cannot drink like a pro. That's for sure. I will not share that history here, but anyway. Then the next one.
It was the Mexican Independence Day, guys. So it was like a pretty good party. And intense.
Too much tequila.
Yeah.
Too
much tequila. It was beautiful.
The next one is how to drink like a billionaire, and I'm thinking that
How to drink like a billionaire?
I will tell you how to drink like a billionaire. You and me and everyone, when you get drunk, listen, everyone is doing that when you are in the club and suddenly you are already drunk and you are like, okay guys, I will invite you everyone. Who wants now that? I will give you, take, and you are sharing drinks with everyone. So that's how to drink like a billionaire, basically.
Do you think it's that?
I don't know. That's what I can tell you. How to drink like a man. I don't know. Like drinking.
Like the same way as a woman? I don't know.
How to drink like a Russian.
Okay, this is like
with pure vodka.
Yes, those are like they drink a lot, man.
Yes.
Probably, who could drink more, like Poles or Russians?
I don't know, Russians
or Ukrainians or Belarusians.
I don't know. Maybe they are drinking the same way because they really belong to the same kind of culture from the eastern part of Europe.
But for sure, vodka.
Yes, that's for sure vodka. How to drink like a gentleman? So
like fancy.
Yes, most probably like a lady. So you will be like with fancy margaritas. How to drink like a boss? So most probably the same answer for a pro. I'm nothing more, mostly like it's not much interesting in here. So
that's it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So my turn, guys. I went in Google UK. Okay. So we'll see what they are looking for. The thing that I googled is why my coworkers. Okay, so coworkers, like first result, why my coworkers don't like me.
Well,
probably it's not that they don't like you. Probably it's just that the job is like really shitty and
sometimes
you feel like bad.
Sometimes it's like that, and I will share that from my own stories, that when the job is too pushy, stressful or something, you but not just you, it's like everyone is fucked up with the job and everyone is in kind of this mood, you know.
Yeah,
so most probably it's gonna be like that. No one is hating you, just the stress at work.
Okay, next result, why my coworkers ignore me.
Maybe you're an asshole. They are ignoring you because of it.
Okay. Third one, why my coworkers hate me.
Again?
No. The first one is don't like me. So this one is hate me. So this is
okay,
one
that's for real.
More intense.
Because of the same answer, most probably you're an asshole.
But you know, like, okay, I will go to the next one. I will come with a why my coworkers don't talk to me much. Okay, so it's like it seems that in UK, like apparently
because this is Google UK.
Yeah, Google UK. So apparently, like the companies or whatever, like it's not that great, man. It's like the job environment
seems like why they don't talk to me much.
Is not good.
Hate me, ignore me.
Why my coworkers make fun of me.
Jesus, I will be.
I really hope that this search is not the same person, because poor guy probably he commit suicide or something. And yeah, like basically the top 10 results in why my coworkers in UK is like something bad, like why they hate me, why they make fun of me, why they exclude me, why are my coworkers mean to me. So nothing like.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It's really sad. So you're going to UK soon, no?
We will see.
I don't know, but man, it's not looking good, man. For
it will be really nice if you will find in Google like why my coworkers are giving gifts to me every day. Why my coworkers are smiling all the time.
Yeah, I don't know, but why my coworkers like I don't know are stupid. It can be.
It can be.
We should Google why my boss.
Oh, why my boss?
But yeah,
I'm really curious.
do you want to?
Why my boss?
Do you want to look now?
Why my boss hate me? What my boss avoids me? Why my boss likes me? You see?
Yeah, exactly.
Something
So it's
good.
like, but with co-workers, it seems
like
that in
seems-
UK, like no one is friend at the office.
Why my boss wants to marry me?
Probably he's a pervert, and you should run away from there.
Yeah, most probably. It's like, why he wants to marry me? That's weird.
So my conclusion for this is like, if you want like really cool co-workers, then go to UK.
Most
That's
probably
my
gonna-
advice. And come to Poland. How is in Poland?
In Poland,
in
like
your experience?
everyone is nice.
Yeah, everyone is nice.
Like it just depends on the company always, but
Yeah,
in
but
general,
normally
people is
at
nice.
least you find one guy or one girl that they
Yes,
are
it's
nice.
like yeah, they are
and
nice.
cool.
You are going to eat with them. You're having fun.
Yeah,
Super
exactly.
nice.
So yeah. So David, anything else from you?
No.
Nothing else.
That's gonna be
All. So guys, this was our 20 episode. Remember that you can listen again. I don't know why you would want that, but you can listen to it again in Spotify with our podcast. Remember that you will not have to see our faces, so probably that's much better. What else?
Let us know.
Yeah,
if you
give us a
want-
like, right? Send us a message or I
Yes,
don't know.
let us know if you prefer that in Spanish or English.
In
you
an
can
English,
just write us
and
a private message. or
Still, if
something.
someone is watching this, if not, we will have to kill the program because
Because no one is.
we don't have a lot of
watching.
time. We're adults. We have responsibilities.
We have
I
stuff.
have
to
a
do.
dog that requires my attention. Okay, guys. So thank you very much, David, for today. So see you maybe next week.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Ciao.
Ah, wait.